Yeah, we are live. Hello, everyone. I'm Sanjay Gupta. I welcome you on Skill Horizon YouTube channel. And this is day, or you can say episode 16 of this mock interview series.
Yes,
And I have Neil with me one more time. Welcome, Neil, on the platform.
thank you, sir, for
So,
having me.
yeah, so in our last session on Tuesday, we discussed two questions. I just asked those questions to Neil and he implemented the solution. In first one, he was facing some issues, so he tried that and he will be showcasing you the implementation for that question. And I will be having few more questions for him. So he will implement that and he will give you an experience like in real time interview if someone is asking those type of questions with you, so how much time it will take so that you can also practice. And as you can see on the slide, my Skill Horizon website is there. We are workforce partner of Salesforce, and if you want to become Salesforce job ready, so you can join our online or offline programs. All the information are available on the website, and you can write us through this email. If you want to connect with us, so these are the QR codes you can scan and you will be able to join our community. Okay, I think the first question that you solved in the previous session, so
Yes,
it,
sir.
it wasn't complete, so if you can walk us through.
Yes, sir. So in this question, we had to populate the annual revenue field on account as per the amount of the opportunities. So if the opportunities are inserted, then we had to add the amount. And if the opportunities were removed or updated, the amount field was updated. Accordingly, we had to reflect the value in annual revenue field in the account. So this is the implementation for that particular question. And I have implemented all the functionalities in the same method, in the same function. And since this particular scenario included all the events of update, insert, delete, and undelete, uh, I implemented it in after. So in the after scenario, in the after event of insert, update, delete, and undelete. So
Okay.
as it is visible that I have called the same function in every event, and I have passed a list and an old map. And here I have created a list and I have created an old map here. And accordingly, I have done the calculations. Uh, First, what I have done is that I had what the logic that I have implemented is that I will first of all take out the account IDs from the opportunities, and then I will write a parent-child query, and I will query the opportunities of the accounts which I have just created a set of. Uh, Here I have created a set of the accounts, and I have queried them and their opportunities. After querying their opportunities, I have added the opportunities and reflected them in the annual revenue field. Now, for insert, delete, and undelete, I have checked that old map should be null. And for update, in case of update, I have checked that old map should not be null. Now, for one particular case of undelete, uh, since old map, since yes, sorry, for the case of delete. For the case of delete, since old map has some values, so I have passed new map. This is a particular sort of a trick that I have implemented here. I have passed trigger dot old here because in delete we only have old and old map. So here in case of new, I have passed old to get the values of the account of the opportunities that are being deleted. And in case of old map, I have passed new map because new map is null. I have considered this flexibility because because I had to create a set of the opportunities or set of the account IDs of the opportunities that were available in the trigger.old. So using this, I have created the set and then I have queried. And after querying, I have just added the opportunities and reflected them in the annual revenue and updated the account list.
Yeah, I think this is correct one. So yeah, this
Yes.
this way through one method we will be able to do insert, update, delete, and delete all the operations.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, so this is fine. Okay, I think we can move on to the next question. Uh, so this is the next question that you need to solve. So when a case is created and we need to match its email ID with the existing contacts and then relate the case with the matching contact. So when we'll be creating a case, so we'll be populating the email ID on that, and based on that email ID you need to query the existing contacts, and if it is related to any contact, so that existing contact we need to relate with the case. Okay, so yeah, just start implementing this.
So since this case is created, it will be on a case trigger. So I'll create a new trigger. And also I'll create a case trigger handler.
And if anybody from the audience, if you're interested, you can also implement so that you can see whether you have proper understanding of this logic or not. Yeah, if you can showcase the requirement once more, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is the requirement when a case is created and it is if it is having email populated. So based on that email, you need to fetch the existing contact. If there is any contact which is having the same email, so that you need to relate with the case.
So in this particular scenario, I think the event would be before insert because we are making change in the same record. So before insert
Yeah,
would be
you are
used
you
here.
are right. Yeah.
So
You can while you are typing, you can just explain what you are doing so that
yes, sir.
your audience can understand.
So in this event of before insert, since only one form of data is available to me, that is trigger.new. So it will be a list of cases. So I'm creating a list of case here so that I can get them and work upon them. So it will be a new list of cases, and I will call this function here using the class name. and I will pass trigger dot new. So trigger dot new will be passed here, and I'll catch it in this parameter here, and now I will implement the functionality. First, the logic that I'm thinking is I have the cases. I will first create a set of the email IDs, and I will use the email IDs to query contacts which match the email contacts whose email ID matches the email ID that I have in the set that I have created. And then I will use the contact list to somehow insert the contact ID in the matching cases. So here I will first create a set. Since I have to create a set of emails, so it would be a string type. So this would be the new emails.
So here one suggestion I want to give.
Yes, sir.
Whenever we are creating a variable for set, list or map, so we always append that with the variable. So you wrote new email. So I would recommend you can write new email set.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that in like below, whenever we will be using this variable, so we will be able to remember like this is a set actually.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir. So I've created this new email set, and I will put the values of email in this. For that, I will have to loop through the list that I have. So So the list that I have, I will put one check, one condition here that if cs dot email so the name of the email field is supplied email in case of case object. So I'll use this supplied email field, and I will check if it is not null. So the case that is being created has email value, and then I will add it in my email set. Now, since I have the email set, what I can do is I will query using the email set uh, contact object. So I'll query the contact object using the email set
Okay.
to bring the contacts which have a matching email ID. So I'll create a list of contacts for this. So using this query, I will get all the email, all the contact records who have email which match my set. And the set is basically uh, a collection of the email IDs that I have got in my case records. So now I will Now I have the contact list and I have the case list. All I have to do is match the emails and put the contact ID in the case contact ID field. So for this, since I have to match the email, I can create a map of email and contact ID. So a contact, the ID of the contact and the email of the contact, and then I can check the case email with the map and insert the contact ID.
Okay.
And that will complete my logic. So, sir, here I will create a map
Okay, go ahead.
of email. So string comma ID. So this will be email contact ID map. New map string comma ID. So for this, I will have to loop over the list of my contact. Of while looping, I will have to, since I have the contacts which match the email, so the email field would be populated. So I think I don't need to check that particular thing, whether the email has been populated or not. So I will just add I'll just put the key and value pair. So the key would be con dot email and the value would be con dot id. So in the map, I would have given all the values of contact email and IDs. Now I just have to iterate over the list of cases that I have and check their email in my map. And if they match, I will populate the contact ID in the case. So I will list yes. Email on ID map dot contains key. The key would be cs dot email. Then in this scenario,
Yeah, those who are watching this solution, so this is a best practice. Like if you want to compare two collections, so you can create one collection as a map, so that through this contains key you can directly search the value.
yes,
Yeah, go ahead, please.
contains key. If the map contains the email, then cs dot contact ID would become email dot get cs dot email.
Okay, so here based on the case email, you are searching
Yes.
whether it is available in the map. If yes,
Yes.
then its value will be assigned into the contact ID. Yeah, that's
Yes.
correct. Variable does not exist email.
Oh, it would be supplied
Supplied
email.
email, yeah.
I think this is all we need to do because since we are not DML is required since it is before insert and trigger.new can be amended at this stage. So I can check it here. So, let's say I've created a new contact. And I have the email as example@gmail.com. So I have created a contact with example@gmail.com. Now I will create a case uh, with the same email.
Okay, now we need to check whether contact is populated.
So contact is still not populated here.
Okay, just check the code one more time.
Yes.
I think you have not saved your trigger. Go to developer console.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir, I
your
haven't.
trigger file is not saved. Yeah.
If I again create a new case, with the same email.
Yeah, it is
Yes, sir.
working this time.
Good.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, code is correct. So
Yes.
I hope guys you are able to understand, like, this is how you need to understand the requirement, and in your virtual or face-to-face interview, if you get any scenario based on trigger, so this is how you need to implement, and after implementation you need to do proper testing also. Okay, so I think we can pick one more question.
Yes, sir.
So next is like you need to write a trigger to stop creating accounts with the same phone number, and you need to show an error message if the duplicate phone number exists. Yeah, just try to implement this.
Uh, we can do this using add error functionality. Uh, if we find a matching phone, then we can give an error using add error. And since this is to stop creation of account, so the logic would be implemented on account trigger, and the event would be before insert event, because this is kind of a validation
Right.
scenario.
Okay, so I think you can start solving the problem. And those who are watching, if you are interested, you can just go through the requirement, and then you can also do some implementation to practice.
So since this is before insert, we only have a trigger.new, and that is all we need. So we'll to catch trigger.new here in our function, we'll create a list of account. Uh, these are the new accounts that are being created, and we'll call our function in the trigger. and we'll pass trigger.new in before insert. So the logic that I'm thinking here is since we are getting the accounts that are being created, uh, we can create a set of the phone numbers and then query our account object for the accounts which match that phone number, whose phone number matches the phone number in the set. And then we can use the accounts that we get. We can match their phone number with this particular new list. And if the phone numbers in this list match the phone numbers that we have queried, then we can give an error.
Yeah, you're right. So at least we need to do the query of existing records and
Yes.
then we can match. Yeah, just go ahead and implement the solution.
Yes.
And try to explain whatever you are implementing so that
Yes.
everybody can understand.
So first I will have to create a set of phone numbers. So I'll create a set of string, and it would be, since these are the new phone numbers that we are getting, so new phone set, new set. In this we'll store the phone numbers. To do that, we'll have to query our list. When we are going to our list, we have to check that the account phone is not null. So account phone is not equals to null. And when the phone is not null, that means the phone number has been populated. So we will add the phone number to our list. So new phone set dot add acc dot phone. Now we have created a set of the phone numbers in our list. Uh, we'll use this set to query the account object to bring out the accounts whose phone number matches the phone number in our set. So to store the queried records, we'll create a list of account, and this is the existing account list. So we'll select phone from account where phone in new phone set. So whatever accounts match our phone number, we'll get those accounts. And now we have the account list and we have the new account list of the accounts that are incoming. And we have the existing account list which match our phone number. So all we have to do is now create a set of the existing phone numbers and query the new list that we have here in trigger.new. And whenever we hit an existing phone number, we will add an error because that is the logic that we have to implement. So we'll create a set of existing phone numbers. So a string set of string type, and it would be old phone set new set string. We'll store our old phone numbers here. Since we have the old phone numbers in the existing account list, we will traverse over the list. And we will simply add the phone numbers in our set. Now we have a set of existing phone numbers. All we have to do is traverse over this list and check if the phone numbers in the new list match in this old set. And if they do, we just have to give an error. So we will traverse over the new list. And if old phone set uh, contains acc.phone, that means the account we have the new account has phone number which is existing in the old phone numbers in the org in the account object, then we will add an error. So acc.add error. So we can create a custom label as well, or
Right, we can, yeah.
so I can write the error here, or should I create a custom label?
I think right now you can directly write.
Okay. So add error.
So if I ask like what will be the advantage if you use custom label?
Sir, if we use custom label, then in case this particular logic has been deployed in the org, then what we can do is we can change the error message directly from the custom label. And if we don't use custom label, then in that case, we cannot make changes in the production environment in our code. So that would be a disadvantage.
Right.
So since this is before insert, I don't think we'll write any DML. So
Yeah,
this is
DML is not required. Yeah, this is complete now. Just do proper testing.
yes.
Just explain as well like what you are doing.
Yes, sir. So what I have done is I have changed the phone number of one of the accounts, and now what I'll do is that I will create a new account with the same phone number, and if my trigger is correct, then I should get an error that a duplicate phone number exists in the org. So I have created this test account 3 with phone number 999, and now I'll create a new account, uh, test account 4 with the same phone number, and now I should get an error. So I'm getting an error, duplicate phone number exists. So, sir, the trigger is running there.
Yeah, this is perfect, and I think your implementation is quite good. So we can improvise that. Okay, so that is fine, and you implemented correctly, seamless implementation. So this is how, guys, when you get any requirement, you need to implement the solution, and you need to test it out as well. Here you queried the list, then you created a set. So in my suggestion, what we can do, instead of storing the query result into the list, then create a set, we can store the query result into the map directly. And in that case, like we can try to find, but Yeah, if we create a map, so phone number we cannot find directly.
Yes.
Yeah, so yeah, directly we won't be able to. Yeah, so I think in that case this is fine. You stored into the list and then set we have created, because directly if you create a map from this list, so
Yes.
it will be ID comma account. So
Yes.
directly we won't be able to search. Yeah, so I think this is fine. Maybe if we think, then we can find some other way of implementing the solution. But
Yes.
as per now, like this is fine. Okay, just show the requirement once again, so that those who just joined, they can also see. So this was the requirement, guys. He needs to write a trigger to stop creating accounts with the same phone number. And if phone number that we are creating with the same phone number, if account is already there, so we need to show the error message. So this is kind of a duplicate check. And if you want to implement a configuration solution for this, so we can create a duplicate rule. But in case of trigger, we can apply some custom logic. Okay, so that can be done, right? So
Yes.
duplicate rule or trigger or through flow also we can do this thing. So there are
Yes.
various options available. So as per the requirement of the project, we can do the implementation.
Yes. So, duplicate rule and matching rule is the best way to do this, or
Yeah, duplicate and matching rule is the best way because they are totally based on configuration. If we do the coding, then we need to write the test classes as well. But
yes.
here, the best part is in coding, we can do the customization. We can apply multiple conditions and all. Okay,
Yes.
so those things are possible here. So if whenever your duplicate rule and matching rule are not working properly,
Yes.
they have some limitation, then you can go for the flow or trigger solution for duplicate check.
Sure.
Okay, so I think we are good, and two questions we already covered. I think in our next session next week we can pick the another requirements. So guys,
Yes.
we will be doing one session on this type. Like what we'll do, we'll be picking questions, and I will ask Neil to solve them. And this time we will be including the test classes also. So maybe we can have one
Yes.
scenario, and one scenario you will be solving
Yes.
along with the test class. Okay,
Okay.
so this is how we'll be doing. So next week we'll do one more session on the mock interview, so that
Yes.
you can experience like how things we need to solve in the live interview, maybe in person or virtual, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is it for today, and thank you, Neil, for solving, because today your both the solutions are correct. In previous
Yes.
session, in one you got stuck. So this
Yes.
happens like every time when we go for the interview, we improve. Like every interview gives you some knowledge. So I
Yes.
just wanted to give this experience to everybody, those who are connected on my YouTube channel. So I think it will benefit everybody. So this way you can practice, guys, so that if you go for an interview and if interviewer asks you any question, so you should be able to do. Okay, so this is it for today, and maybe we'll be connecting next week. So
Yes.
guys, next week I will be having one session on mock interview, maybe one or two, and another session for the hands-on challenge. Okay, so Mohit is asking, can I see the code of case email to contact once? Okay, Neil, if you can show the code
Yes.
once again, and if you can down this bar so that whole screen we can see the below log bar where different tabs are available. Just shrink it down. Not this one, log test checkpoint. Yeah,
Okay.
this bar. Yeah. Yeah. So this is the code, Mohit. You can just check it. Okay. Yeah. So it is recorded. You can just go through the code and then check it out. Okay, guys. So this is all for today, and this week we did 3 live session. So if you missed, you can just go through and learn things related to Salesforce. Okay. So thank you, Neil. We'll see you
Thank you, sir.
in the next session.
Yes.
Okay, bye everyone.